flowers are in full bloom at the Royal Botanical Gardens, a beautiful site and home to one of the country's largest variety of plants.
And this is kind of in your hometown, Nick.
In my neck of the woods, that's right.
Burlington,
yeah.
And that's where we have our GM lead this morning with the flora and fauna. G, good morning.
Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Nick. I wish my garden in my backyard looked like this. It's pretty spectacular. And what's really interesting about the Royal Botanical Gardens, a portion of it is on the Hamilton side, and then the other part is on the Burlington side. So we're in the Rock Garden, which is actually on the Hamilton side. I'm learning a lot. So that's a smoke bush. And then this is a Chinese silver grass. Very pretty. Joining me now is John Peter. He is the rock garden expert here. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm learning a lot. I love gardening. It is beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So tell me a little bit about the rock garden here at Royal Botanical Gardens.
Sure. The rock garden is RBG's first garden, started in 1930. So a lot of the bigger trees around us were planted in 1930.
Wow.
We went through a major renovation from 2014 to 2016 to convert the garden from seasonal display garden to a four-season, multiple layered type of garden with lots of perennials, trees and shrubs, and something blooming kind of any time of the year.
Yeah, and that's what something people don't realize is that you're open all year round.
Absolutely, yes.
Tell me about the oldest plant here.
The oldest plant is a bottlebrush buckeye, and it was our longest serving director, Dr. Leslie Laking. It was his favorite plant, and it's in spectacular bloom right now. Big spikes of white flowers and attracts hummingbirds and a variety of different insects. It's pretty amazing.
Beautiful. And then as we were walking down the path here, this particular plant caught my eye. This is Echinacea, and I'm usually see it in a pink color, but I love the color of this one.
Yeah, this one is called Panama Red, Echinacea. And yeah, it has this different colored typical coneflower. We have a whole variety. We've got whites and deep pinks and purples, but this is a newer variety that is just now being released to the public, and it's called Panama Red, and it really features that vibrant red color. It pairs nicely with a lot of other plants.
Is it easy to take care of if somebody's interested in planting something
Absolutely.
like this?
There's not much to do to this. You could deadhead it a little bit to encourage more flowers through the year, but other than that, it's kind of that late winter cutback. And then watch it grow and enjoy it.
Yeah, and let's talk about coming here in the winter. It's a very different experience.
It is, yeah, and you really get to see the structure of the plants, how the snow kind of settles on things and ice forms on things. It's really spectacular. Actually, winter's maybe my second favorite season in this garden.
Yeah, I would think so. And what's really nice is you can come here all year round. Right now, because it is summer, there's lots of programs going on. Kids come here for summer camp. You can come and have a meal here, for example, at the Rock Garden Bistro. So lots to do. And for more information, all you have to do is go to rbg.ca. I've got to ask, do people get the hashtags mixed up when they hashtag Ruth Bader Ginsburg and they hashtag RBG, and then they come and end up at the Royal Botanical Gardens website?
Yeah.
Does it happen?
Yeah,
people get the two RBGs mixed up?
Of course, of course.
Well, you're the original RBG. There you go. If you are celebrating a special milestone, let's say a wedding or an anniversary, why not take some beautiful photos here at the gazebo at the Royal Botanical Gardens? We are here on the Burlington side of the Royal Botanical Gardens, and this is the Rose Garden. You can see everywhere you go, there are roses, and it is beautiful and it smells amazing. I'm going to bring in Alex Henderson. He's the curator of collections.
Hi, G.
Hi, good morning.
Good.
I love that this is called Delish.
Yeah, it's an awesome name, Rose. And have a smell of the flower, see what you think.
It's really fragrant?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, not bad, eh?
Beautiful.
Yeah, so one of the selection criteria for roses in the garden is to choose roses that have got fragrance hybridized into them.
Love it. I love that it's called Delish.
Yeah.
Maybe as a honorary mention for me, we could call it G-lish.
Yeah,
Why
G-lish.
not,
there
right?
you go. Sounds awesome.
So there's 3,400
Yeah,
roses
yeah.
here. Are they a hardy plant?
Yes, they are. So we've got a plant here called Desmond Tutu.
Okay.
And as you can see, it looks very, very healthy. There's no black spot on the leaves. So like one of the reasons that we've planted these roses is they're very resilient. They're very sustainable. They like the cold weather. They like the heat. They don't get disease. So they're very, very good new roses with great new genetics.
Yes.
So easy to grow.
Easy to grow.
Easy to grow, yeah.
All right, and you come here to the rose garden. When are the most ideal times to come see them in bloom?
So peak bloom, when there's over 1 million blooms,
Yes.
is around about the 3rd week of June. Then the roses, they're taking a little bit of a rest now because they did so much flowering a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
But they will flower through July, August, September and October. And actually one of the best times to see the rose garden is in October when the fall colours on the trees. It looks amazing.
Oh, I never thought of that. And I love the fact that when you come here through the rose garden, you've actually mixed in different plants. Like you see the
Yeah.
ornamental onions
Yes, exactly.
coming through.
Yeah, so that's great. It brings in beneficial insects, so
Yes.
we have to use less pesticides. It adds colour to the garden, adds
Yeah.
length to the season, and we can use colours that are expressed in rose flowers, so it's awesome.
It's too bad because the ornamental onions, when they're in bloom, it's purple, and they would be a beautiful mix with the roses
it looks
here.
amazing when they're in full flower.
Tell me a little bit more about this rose right here.
So this is an awesome rose. This is called Canadian Shield. It's a hybridized for the Canadian climate here. It was hybridized by Vineland Research Station, which is down in the Niagara Peninsula, and it's a real winning rose. It doesn't get any disease. You can see how vigorous it is.
Yes.
It's full of flowers. It's a real winning rose.
Beautiful. And again, it's taking a little break, and then it'll
Yeah.
come back in full bloom
Yeah,
again.
absolutely.
And you can see this all through till October.
All through summer. It's amazing. What an office view.
I know, right? You've
Yeah.
got the best
I
job.
know, it's
And
awesome.
how beautiful is this with the pond here? And then that is the brand new tea room.
Yeah.
So in our next segment, we're actually going to go in there and have some tea.
Why not? Sounds awesome.
Right? And so we'll have more here. And of course, they have summer camps and lots of programs here. For more information, all you have to do is go to rbg.ca. Oh my goodness. So we are inside the newly renovated Turner Pavilion Tea House. It's beautiful. And I'm joined by Jeremy Dabrowski, he's the Director of Food and Beverage. This is beautiful.
Thanks very much.
And so everyone's getting a sneak peek. You're starting to take reservations next week.
Next week, yep, we're taking reservations online. You can go to www.rbg.ca, or you can go directly to OpenTable, which will send you here as well.
Yeah, can you imagine coming here for afternoon tea and enjoying the rose garden and just the atmosphere?
Yeah, that's definitely it. I mean, you can't beat the view.
Yes.
And so, during the reservations, we just kind of took a look at what we wanted to do and go full service. And you can't beat the view, as well as the back is actually over the ravine as well. So we've got the front apron patio and we have the back deck. So
Beautiful.
it's really, really nice.
I'm going to pour some tea for you. And while I do that, explain to me some of the offerings that you have here.
So what we're serving at the tea house is actually, we'll be doing afternoon teas, which you can see over here. We've got some house-made scones, house-made madeleines, French macarons, and really your typical afternoon tea fare, and the classic cucumber sandwich as well, as you'll see some ham and brie, and then the smoked salmon, which is always a crowd favorite. And then our spin on it, just to make sure that people are well fed, we've got our giant paninis, which we've got everything from a vegetarian Mediterranean panini,
Right.
classic muffaletta, turkey and brie, and a ham and gruyere, which is really, really nice. And for people that really aren't into the carbs, a bad representation of carbs with orzo there, but there are other salads that we have as well. So there's really something for everybody, just nice and light while you're walking through the gardens. Come in, grab a snack, enjoy the patio, the nice weather, and maybe a cocktail and maybe some tea.
Yeah, let's talk about cocktails, because this is beautiful. What are we looking at right now?
So we're really proud. We partnered up with Man's Distillery last year, and what we wanted to do is just bring a little bit of flavor from the garden into the cocktail. So we actually used and harvested some wild lilacs from the property and steeped them and infused them, distilled them, and now you have our lilac tea, which gives you a little bit of juniper, a little bit of lavender, a little bit of rosehip, and of course you've got the lilac flavor as well.
And I love it, and when you smell it, it's so fragrant.
It really is.
It smells wonderful. Beautiful, and people can actually come and have a cocktail here, or obviously some tea.
Exactly, and we actually, the bottles you can take for home as well,
Wonderful.
which has been a huge seller.
Okay, and then we're gonna have our little tea. Do you do the pinky out?
I do not do the pinky
Yeah, I
out.
know. I'm a coffee drinker, so I just grab it like it's a cup
Exactly.
of coffee.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Welcome.
Thank you. Oh, that's lovely. What is the flavor of this one?
So this is it's our royal tea, and we partnered with Sloan Tea in Toronto. And basically, it's inspired by the rose garden, which we're situated in right now. And so you get flavors of rose hip as well as rose petal.
You definitely taste it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really, really
nice.
nice.
What a beautiful spot to spend the afternoon and then walk through the garden. And so again, if you want to make reservations, this is newly renovated. All you have to do is go to rbg.ca and you can make a reservation starting next week. How exciting.
We're super excited. We're super excited to open up to the public and host people and come join us. It's going to be great.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Thanks so much. Cheers.
Nick and Jen, to you.
Cheers.
Hey.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Oh, look at
cheers. Fit for the Royals this morning. Gee, thank you so much
Jen,
at the Royal
cheers.
Botanical Gardens. Cheers.
All right.
Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment has announced an open casting call in search for new talent.
I wonder if GM could get to this casting call sort of anonymously, but nevertheless, live pictures from Chopper24 above Scotiabank Arena this morning. Of course, GM is comfortably under the roof of the arena. Join us with more on this casting call for some new talent, G.
Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Jen. You know, I've always said I have the best job in the world, but I also know somebody else who has the best job in the world, and that is Mariah Amber. And she joins me now here on the practice court on the upper level of Scotiabank Arena. It's my first time in here. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's an incredible space. It's one of my favorites.
I love it. All right, so MLSE is looking for an in-arena host, which is what you do, as well as an events host. This is an incredible job. Tell me a little bit more about the job.
Oh, we're looking for so many things. So an in-arena host, specialty acts, as well as the Northside crew, but specifically for the in-arena host role, we're casting for all the teams under the MLSE umbrella. There's so many games and events that are happening, so we just want to build that roster.
Yes, yeah, because she's not going anywhere. Mariah's amazing, but they are building the roster, having more of these hosts attending events and being inside the arena.
Absolutely. There's plenty of opportunities and a lot of cool things we're looking for. Being yourself, professionalism, engaging with fans, and really knowing how to communicate and having fun.
And this is an open casting call. It's open to anybody. So don't think that if you're older or, you know, if you're afraid of being shy, don't be. Like, be yourself and go for it. And the deadline is this Sunday, July 16th. Yeah. So give us an example of some of the things you would do as an in-arena host.
Yes,
Yeah.
during game, I'm pumping up fans. I'm hosting contests at events. There's so many things that could come up. I mean, you know what it's like to be live. Anything can happen. But one of my favorite things is a good, solid t-shirt toss.
Oh, okay. So we'll do that in a moment. But you want to test me out here?
Yes, I do.
So I'm reading this cold. I've never practiced this.
So I want you to read this out and pretend you're in an arena, let's say Raptors, and it's time, fourth quarter, we need to amp it up.
Okay, so that's your line, and then this is my line? Okay,
Yes.
Go for it. So you go.
All right, fans, it's time for us to get real loud because we've got some free stuff coming your way. Ain't that right, G?
That's right, Mariah. We've got Raptors t-shirts to give away. So if you want one for yourself, let's see you get up on your feet and make some noise. Woo! All right. And this is right here. You got
Yeah, you got to do a little warm up in 3,
2, 1. Okay, go. Woo!
Whoa, you got more speed than me.
Okay, nice. And I guess the trick with the t-shirt is you don't like shoot it straight. You want to lob it.
Never linear, over the media table always.
Over the media table. Any fun stories? Anything happened to you when you were hosting?
I think the cool thing is you just have to laugh at yourself when
Yes.
things go awry. And one time I was so confident and I just threw and I said, stay tuned and tune in. It was so bizarre, but it was great.
Listen, it's like live TV. One time when I was live, I threw back to myself. I said, okay, we'll send it back to you, G. It happens, right?
You just have to laugh and enjoy it.
All right, so again, the deadline is Sunday, July 16th. In terms of your video submission, any tips?
Make sure it's only 2 minutes maximum long. Really show who you are. Don't feel like you have to play a role. We want to see you're an authentic self and have fun with it.
Yeah.
And really think of the MLSE brand. Think of what they might be looking for. And again, just be yourself.
Be yourself, that's the key. All right, deadline Sunday, July 16th. All you have to do is go to MLSE.com. All right, Mariah, we're gonna try again one more time. Here you
All
go.
right, I'm gonna try and do a little bit.
And I'll go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! So yes, MLSE is looking for several different people, in-arena hosts, as well as acts for the halftime show. Joining me now is Mariah Amber. How are you?
Oh, I'm living the dream, as is our good friend Raptor.
All right, so we know that Sunday, July 16th is the deadline if you want to be an in-arena host or events host, but tell me a little bit more about looking for performers and artists for the halftime show.
Absolutely. So deadline for that is July 23rd, and we're looking for people with a range of specialty skills. You can be, I don't know if that's one of them. However, you can be a musician, a break dancer, maybe a painter. Anything goes. Again, not quite what we're looking for.
No.
However, just really showing who you are, and this glorious city is full of so much talent, so why not bring it out?
Yeah, and really, when they say they're looking for anything, they're looking for anything. I remember one time coming to a game, and I think there were dogs here doing tricks, and it was so much fun to watch.
Yeah, we've even had a baby crawl. We've had some incredible artists, so we really want to keep that atmosphere, especially at halftime, vibrant and positive and energetic. And, you know, Raptor's got some skills.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty cool.
Right?
Okay.
That was really good. I like that. So acrobats, artists, you're open to anybody, musicians, dance crews.
Well, the Northside crew is also casting on July 15th.
Yes.
But again, we have a ton of tumblers. We've got so many cool things. The baby crawl, I don't know if I've mentioned that already. So just really looking for anything and everything. And again, submitting for no more than 2 minutes as well. Where did it go? I don't know if anybody can top the Raptor. But.
No. He's irreplaceable. Raptor is the best mascot, in my opinion, of all the different teams out there. Any tips and advice for somebody who is going to apply for these casting calls?
I would say, truthfully, know your superpower and definitely execute it. Don't be afraid. But again, upbeat energy, something that you feel would wow a crowd of the massive skill that the arena hosts have inside the Scotiabank Arena. So again, nothing is too small for us. I say just go for it, and you never know.
Know your superpower. That's a fabulous line. All right, so there's a bunch of casting calls. If you want to be the in-arena host or events host, you must apply by Sunday, July 16th. If you want to be part of the halftime show, you must apply by Sunday, July 23rd. They're not looking for a mascot. This one is staying. So all you have to do is go to MLSE.com. We're going to take a break here at CP24 Breakfast. More to come. Bye, Mariah.
See you later.
Honestly, I feel like I have the best job in the world, but you know who has the best job in the world? Mariah, Dominic, and Lindsay, everyone here from the Northside crew, and Mariah Amber, the in-arena host. How are you?
Oh, gee, we're living the dream.
Yes.
We really are.
So I wanted to ask for the casting call for Northside crew, what are you guys looking for in terms of dancers?
Alrighty, so auditions are already happening July 15th this Saturday. We're looking for just versatility. It's predominantly jazz, jazz funk and hip hop based. However, we're open to all styles. We're open to all ethnicities and gender identities. So really come out and just show us who you are.
Yeah, and really you don't have to be professionally trained. I was told that you just need to be able to follow choreography and pick it up.
Absolutely. I mean, it's recommended that you've had some dance experience for about 2 years. But again, if you haven't, we always encourage people just to try. Put your best foot forward, and you never know.
All right, so Dominic, hey, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning, and Lindsay as well. What's it like being on the Northside crew?
It's amazing, honestly. Just interacting with the fans and just, you know, being in the arena when it's full and roaring and full of energy, it's the best feeling.
Lindsay, how's it for you?
Oh my God, it's insane. The crowd is amazing, and the feeling you get just from being in the stadium is unbelievable.
Yeah, it probably is the best job in the world. I would love to be a part of the Northside crew. I always say you have to make me an honorary member.
That's it. We got to get you a costume.
I know, right? Okay, so we're gonna hopefully cue up the music, and then you're gonna show me a few little moves.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Okay, so starting with, we're gonna jump out,
Yes.
reach across. We're gonna jump out, we're gonna reach across, and we're gonna double bounce to the right. Boom, boom, ha. Good. Nice.
Let's try that again.
One more time. So we go out, across, do, do, do. And right from here, we're gonna push and down. Yeah, good. From here, we're gonna take it around, bounce it up, take it around, bounce it up. Give me two big poses. Pose, pose, and then pick up the laundry. Whoop.
Got it! Yay! That was fun, but that's not easy choreography. No.
Oh no, we want to challenge you. You know, you're an honorary member. We want to make sure you're up to par.
Okay, so Mariah, come back in here again. So there's 3 key dates that we need to be aware of. This Sunday is the deadline.
So yes, July 15th is the Northside Crew auditions, and then July 16th is the in-arena and events host submission due date. And then finally, for those cool specialty acts, July 23rd. And you can visit MLSE.com for all the information.
Okay, so correction, this Saturday is the deadline for the in-arena host. And then Sunday is for the Northside Crew, and then Sunday, July 23rd.
I'm just gonna flip that.
Oh, go for it.
Saturday, July 15th are the Northside Crew
Got
auditions,
it.
also casting for the Sauga City Dancers, and then July 16th is the deadline for submissions for hosting, and then finally the 23rd is for the specialty act.
Perfect. See, that's why you've got the job, because you're the professional. I'm just here to have a good time. MLSE.com. All right, shall we once again dance it out then? Yay! Thank you so much, Mariah. Okay, here we go.
Ready?
Let's go for it.
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Double. Ha, ha, ha. Push it to the back. Round and round. 2 poses. Pose. Pose. Scoop it up.
I cannot.
Thank you so
Nice
much,
work,
Dominic.
Gian
Thank
Lee.
you, Lindsay.
Okay, it's time to challenge your hockey skills and raise funds for a great cause this September in Vaughan.
Yeah, for more on the world's largest road hockey tournament, we're joined live by Gian Lee at Commerce Court. G, I covered this event a few years ago. It is a great event, and who doesn't like getting out there with a stick and a ball and playing a little road hockey?
Wow, look at her
deking.
skills.
Look at this. Gian Lee. More hidden talents.
Wait! Car! Do you remember that? When you play road hockey and every so often you'd have to stop the game because there's a car coming through? Well, we don't have to worry about that because we are here in the financial district at Commerce Court, and all to launch Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer. It's all for a wonderful cause. So I'm going to bring in Steve Merker here, who's taking a shot right now with the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation. Good morning.
Morning.
It's nice to do a little bit of road hockey first thing in the morning,
you know
right?
What? A little bit of road hockey in the morning is a great way to start the day.
All right, so tell us a little bit more about this fun day, this fun tournament, and the wonderful cause.
So it's Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer. It's the world's largest road hockey tournament, raising money for the Princess Margaret, which is one of the top 5 cancer research centers in the entire world. So we're using Canada's game to raise money for a great cause.
Love it. So you have many, many teams. In fact, over 150 teams that register, and you get to play with celebrities.
You get to play with celebrities. So we have 150 teams signed up. We're going for 165, which would be a new Guinness World Record this year. The event's at the end of September, and yes, celebrities. So we have Dougie Gilmore here, we have Sarah Nurse here, Tyler McGregor. We have about 25 celebrities who participate in the event every year. It's incredible.
It is. It sounds like a lot of fun. I know in the past, some of the celebrities that have participated, you've had members from Tragically Hip. You've obviously had many of the alumni Leaf players join, so it sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, we've had Peter Mansbridge has been playing before. You know, all the ex-Leafs. It's incredible, the celebrities who want to come out and support the Princess Margaret.
Now, if you come today or register today online, there's a special promo. Tell me a little bit more about that.
So if you go online to roadhockeytoconquercancer.ca, enter the promo code CONQUER, you'll get I think 50% off registration, and you get a chance to win a $500 Longo's gift card.
Yeah, so sign up today for your chance to get half off for team registration. And we're going to break that record. We're aiming for 165
teams. We're going to break the Guinness World Record for the most raised ever in a hockey event.
All right, so we've got 2 lines here. This is the hardest shot, and that's the accurate shot, right?
Yeah.
How you doing on this one?
I'm doing okay. I have to say the competition is, they need to bring their A game. But you know what? The best thing about Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer, it's not about who wins. It's about how much money we raise. It's about the cause. And so it's really a full day of hockey. It's a full day of fundraising and celebrating, conquering cancer in our lifetime. And that's what it's all about.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, Steve. So again, roadhockeytoconquercancer.ca. We're going to, in the next little while, talk to Sarah Nurse as well as Tyler McGregor and Doug Gilmore, who I'm going to do a little body check. Boom! Boom! We're going to talk to Doug next. I played a little bit of road hockey, but you know who has? This one right here, Olympic gold medalist Sarah Nurse. And what she's doing is look at her accuracy. Basically, you have to try to hit the boxes that are lit up, and it's wild. The accuracy is incredible. Let's see. Boom! Right? There, that right there is a gold medalist. Sarah Nurse joins us now. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm blown away by your accuracy and your skills.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It seems like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, after 20 years, I think I probably should.
All right, so you have a team that's going to be playing in the Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer tournament. Tell me a little bit more about this.
Yeah, I'm super excited, obviously, to be a part of Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer this year. The event's on September 30th, and so we're getting as many teams as possible to come out, and myself or one of the other pros, it can be drafted to your team if you decide to play with us. So we're very excited about that.
Yeah, so here's your opportunity. You can actually come down here to King and Bay or register online. You could actually be part of Sarah Nurse's team.
Yes.
Or if you want to be brave, you could join another team and play against her. But I don't recommend that. I'd rather be on your team.
Yeah, I'd love to be teammates.
Why be a part of this incredible cause?
Yeah, I think it's something that touches everybody in a different way, and I think we've all been affected by cancer in our lifetime. And so in our lifetimes, we would love to conquer cancer and see the end of it and find a cure to this horrible disease. So there's so many amazing people here today and who will be supporting it, and so it's super important to be a part of.
Oh, for sure. It is a wonderful cause. Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation. It's one of the top cancer research centers in the world, so you definitely want to contribute. And if you register today or come on down to King and Bay, you get 50% off team registration, and then you're automatically entered to possibly win a $500 gift card to Locos. It's a win-win for everybody, right?
Yeah.
So are you going to show me a few tips here?
Yes, we'll work on our shooting accuracy.
Okay,
today.
so what's the tip to shooting accurately?
Okay, so the biggest thing is it's not all about your shoulders. Okay, you don't want to be up here.
Yes.
Okay, it's really about the flick of your wrist and your follow through. Oh. So it's not like golf, okay? We're not just going to sit here with our head down looking at the puck. We have to look at where we're going to shoot, right?
Okay.
So if I want to shoot at this corner, I have to look here and boom.
You make it seem so easy. Okay, I'll give it a try.
Yes.
And then you know who I'm bringing in? I'm bringing in Doug Gilmore, who's going to critique my shot. The pressure's on.
I was a passer. I wasn't a goal scorer, so.
All right, so.
Okay, we're going to look where we're going.
Yes.
And then we're going to take that shot.
All right, here we go.
Whoa! What are we
You're
critiquing?
kidding me, right?
What'd you think,
You're
Doug?
kidding me. It was unbelievable.
What are we critiquing?
This is the best teacher
amazing.
ever. All right. Thank you so much.
You're ready for the game.
I'm ready for the game. So again, if you want to join Sarah's team or you want to be a part of this great cause, Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer.ca. Let's give it another try.
Let's go.
Okay.
There we go. Where's our target? Okay, you
Two
like
in a row.
that corner. Hey, there you go. 5-hole.
There we
Boom.
go.
Oh, so now it's really hard when it's high up.
Almost on the
Close,
elevation.
close.
So I'm having a hard time flicking it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's close. That's close.
I can't.
We're gonna work on that though, right?
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Let's see you grab a shot.
Okay, let's see.
See? Come on, I'm with the legend here, Doug Gilmore. Good morning.
How are you?
Good, thanks. First of all, we should give a shout out to your wife who's watching right now.
Yeah, I just said Sonia that we were going to be on TV, and she goes, "Tell Gia I used to cut her hair."
Yeah.
So.
His wife
awesome.
used to cut my hair when I worked in Hamilton. What a small world.
Yes,
and I
yes.
haven't seen Sonia in years. So hi, Sonia. Nice to see you. All right, so we're here for a wonderful cause, Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer. You've been a part of this event many times. Unfortunately, this year you can't make it, but you're here to support this wonderful cause.
Yeah, unfortunately Wendell couldn't make it today, so I came down, and I've done this probably for 8-9 years now, and it's a great cause. It's a lot of fun. They've raised over $26 million to cure cancer, obviously, and it's a draft party. It's a fun day, and hopefully the weather's great, and kind of go from there.
Yeah, it's like the largest road hockey tournament in the world.
It really is.
Yeah.
And like last year, it's in Vaughan, and I don't know how many rinks there was, but it was crazy. So it's again, it's a great charity event, guys, and if you can be a part of it, it's awesome. And you know, again, we're here to conquer cancer.
Yeah, and that's the main reason. Conquer Cancer. There is a special promo happening today. Basically, if you register today and you use the promo code CONQUER, you'll have a chance to win a $500 Longo's gift card, but also team registration is half off today. So you definitely want to go to roadhockey.conquercancer.ca. So Doug, you saw me earlier. You saw me taking a shot. Any tips on and having an accurate shot?
I've been retired for 20 years, so I don't have too many tips, but you want to know how to raise the puck.
Yes.
So start from the heel and let it slide up. So go like this.
Yeah, because that was my biggest challenge. I couldn't lift it up. You make it seem so easy. So start from here.
Start from there.
Okay,
Go
let's
up.
see. Okay. Oh!
Professional.
Wow!
Professional.
It's something so simple as that. While I have you, really quickly, I have to ask, how are you feeling about our Maple Leafs this upcoming season? I really like what Brad Tree Living is doing.
Yeah, to me, it's just you got to keep adding pieces, and it looks like they brought a lot of character in as well as skill. So excited for training camp to come up and then watch our beloved Leafs.
Yeah. Right? You got to cheer them on this season. In the meantime, if you want to play with a legend or some of the other celebrities like Sarah Nurse, you definitely want to sign up for this incredible tournament, which takes place on September 30th in Vaughan. Again, roadhockey.conquercancer.ca. Doug, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Pleasure.
I really appreciate it. Stepping in for Wendell Clark.
No.
Yeah.
Again, you know, I just anytime we do a lot of events together, a lot of charity stuff. So he couldn't make it, I filled in. So.
Yeah, for sure. Let's try a couple other shots. So let's see. Aim for.
Once you get it on the other side, we'll do a backhand.
How do you do a backhand?
Same thing.
And then do I also hit it like
Yes.
right there?
Yep.
Oh, Doug, you're putting me on the spot. Do I change up my hands?
no.
No, still same thing. And then I lift it. Okay, here we go. Oh, almost. Okay, let's try that one more time.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah, just
getting some great tips here with legend Doug Gilmore. Thank you so much. We're going to keep it to road hockey. No contact here. Just a whole lot of fun for a wonderful cause. And listen, if you sign up today, then you get 50% off team registration and a chance to win a $500 Longo's gift card. So you got to go to roadhockey.conquercancer.ca or come on down here at King and Bay right up until 10 a.m. where you're going to see some amazing hockey players. I'm putting Tyler McGregor on the spot. He's going to do a hard shot. Whoa! That registered at 77, Tyler.
You give it a shot.
Oh my
Give it a
goodness.
shot.
Okay, before I get to the shot, tell me a little bit more of you're participating in Road Hockey to Conquer Cancer.
I am, yes. I was actually a part of the inaugural event in 2011. I was actually 1 year post-chemotherapy myself. I was diagnosed with osteosarcoma in 2010, and it was an opportunity for me to give back and to be a part of fundraising money for life-changing cancer research. And the Princess Margaret does such an outstanding job with events like this to be a leading cancer center in the world and you know, give people like myself the opportunity to regain their health and save lives. And so I am thrilled to be a part of this year's event once again, and I encourage everyone to register and put a team in.
Tell me a little bit more about your journey to becoming a Paralympian.
Well, I started playing hockey when I was 3 years old. I grew up an able-bodied athlete. In my minor midget season when I was 15, I broke my leg in a hockey game, my tibia and fibula. Found out as a result of that I had osteosarcoma, a form of bone cancer. And so I started an 8 to 9 month chemotherapy protocol. Met with Dr. Ferguson, who was here earlier today, who is a part of this event as well. And he said, Tyler, in order to save your life, we have to amputate your leg. So I had my amputation in 2010. And that led me to ultimately trying to discover a new way to fulfill my childhood dream of playing hockey. And I'm very fortunate that sledge hockey or para hockey became part of that journey, and it's led me to 3 Paralympics now.
Which is amazing. You're aiming right now for 2026 in Italy.
Certainly am, yes, certainly am. We have a lot to accomplish, and looking forward to being a part of that.
I feel like you're going to win the gold medal and bring it home for Team Canada.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
You're right about that.
All right, so I was really comfortable with the most accurate shot. This one scares me. So what is the tip to doing a really good slap shot?
I think honestly it's just about connecting with the puck in the right way. So you want to come down on it, connect before the puck, make sure you generate as much power. 18.
Okay, we'll see. I don't know.
Must have broke it.
No, but listen, you had 77 there. I don't know if I can do that, so let's see. I'm going to give the mic to Sarah Nurse and Doug, who are going to watch
We got to
me
beat
here.
77.
Okay, here we go.
Look at that stance, though.
All these people are brave because I might shank the puck in their direction.
Wide stance.
Whoa!
35.
35, not bad, not bad.
That was impressive. Amazing.
Right? 35, I'm okay with that. I'll take it. All right, let's bring on everyone over. So again, if you want to participate in this amazing tournament, it takes place September 30th. Go to Road Hockey to conquercancer.ca. And don't forget the promo code CONQUER for half off today for team registration. We're going to say goodbye. Right here from King of Bay.
The Honda Indy is back with its most exciting and fast-paced events in the city.
All right, we got a GoPro inside one of the vehicles on the track right now, and CP24 Breakfast kicking off the event this morning. Jess Smith is trackside. Things, I guess you got to take it easy if you're a driver out there in these kind of conditions, Jess.
You do, but I feel like they have a lot more experience when it comes to active weather. I'm here with the one and only Scott Dixon. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me this morning.
I know you have a storied history with this place, starting back last year and even before that. Talk for the fans who don't know what it means to be back here.
It's always fun. You know, as we were just talking, I'm from New Zealand, so it's like a home race for me, part of the Commonwealth. But, you know, Toronto, I think just with the fans and just the atmosphere here is always a fantastic race. For us in the past, it's been huge. You know, 8 team wins here, 4 for myself, going for a 5th this year.
No big deal.
First one, I think, to win a double header here. So we won on the Saturday and Sunday, maybe back in 2015. So it's definitely, it's been a place that I've loved coming to, even from, you know, kind of early years, 1999, 2000. So you can tell I've been around for a little bit now.
You're well seasoned. Now talk to me about the conditions. I know a lot of people are focused on the rain that we have today and really kind of off and on throughout the weekend. Do you prepare differently when it comes to kind of the mental prep, the physical prep when it comes to conditions like this?
Yeah, the problem is it's Mother Nature, right? So you can't do much about it. You know, for us, it's just taking it day by day. We have very heavy weather kind of formats that we go into in morning meetings. It does change everything. You know, I think even where you qualify doesn't really matter because the strategy of the race will change a lot. Whether it's a dry race, qualifying will mean that it's a big deal, but the car setup changes a lot. You know, there'll be plenty more crashes if it's wet. So it looks like the weekend's actually going to be pretty good. Tomorrow looks fantastic, and maybe some spotty, you know, showers, I think, throughout Saturday and Sunday.
I'm tracking them very closely.
Oh, okay. So you probably know better than me, but no, yeah. it definitely makes it way more difficult in the rain with these cars. You know, they're 800-900 horsepower cars with wings, and in the wet, it's not so good.
I feel like it comes down to just making sure you're prepared mentally, physically. When it comes to the fans, I know Toronto, from a sports perspective, is second to none when people are cheering you on, but how does it feel when you have just this track lined with fans? They're excited to see you back. You've obviously got a great history here, and they're so excited.
It's so much fun. I think with the Canadian fans, I wish the only problem is we only have one race here. I wish we had more races in Canada like we did in the past, and hopefully they can build on that. But you know, for us, it's one of the most fun races just because the fans are so knowledgeable and so enthusiastic. So the Honda Indy Grand Prix is huge here, and hopefully we can build on it. It's a sold-out capacity crowd, I think, for this weekend. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's nice to have a lot of these events back. We were walking through coming in this morning, and we got some trucks coming through now. We saw the truck that has your cars inside of it. Anything in particular? I don't want you to give away too much. I know there's probably lots of trade secrets in there, but anything in particular that you're looking forward to when it comes to, you know, the car you're in this year?
Yeah, I can't talk too much about it.
It's on the down low.
They're all pretty similar, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, we have a 4-car team at Chip Ganassi Racing. Obviously, everybody and hopefully everybody everybody be cheering for the PNC Bank number 9. You know, that's my car. We're driving a Honda product, the Honda engine, which has had a great history here too in the past. So, you know, everybody has a little slightly different style to what they do and how they can prepare the car. But, you know, that's what makes it, you know, so unique. But the basic car is pretty similar for everybody. It's how, you know, each team and driver works on that combo.
It's the driver, right?
For sure. Only when you win, it's the driver.
Exactly.
When you have a bad day, it's the team.
It's everything else.
Yeah.
Scott, thank you so much. I am looking forward to the race this weekend. We're all cheering for. And I'm here with a very special guest. I got John Bourdignon. Hopefully I said it correctly.
Yeah,
there we go.
On.
Bonjour, welcome.
Bonjour, thanks.
We're talking about the Honda Indy this week, and you're with Honda Canada. There is so much going on, but the history is what I want to touch on first, because this is not new for you guys.
No, it isn't. We've been the title sponsor of the Honda Indy Toronto since 2009. And as you know, a few years ago, we had some hiccups with COVID. Last year, we came back with a vengeance. It was, I think we had the biggest ticket sales and attendance records last year. We're on pace to match and beat that this year, so we're extremely excited. As you say, this is going to be a wonderful thing. What I really want to emphasize, it's a weekend-long party.
Yes.
Right? So, I mean, I'll get into more details later, but I could talk about it all day. It's a wonderful thing for your family to come to and just take advantage of everything that's happening this weekend down here at Exhibition Place.
Now, I know tomorrow, and I've been obviously watching the forecast very closely, we've got a beautiful day on tap tomorrow, but there's a really exciting thing you can bring your family down to. It's all day. Talk to me about that.
Absolutely. So tomorrow is a Honda Fan Friday. Huge day for us. It's brought to you by the Ontario Honda dealers. And why this is so important, why it's so exciting, is that admission is free. What we're asking you to do, if you can, is make a voluntary donation to Make-A-Wish Canada, and the Honda Canada Foundation will double match it. So I'll give you an example. You come here with your family, you give a $10 donation, Honda Canada is going to give $20 on top of that, so that makes it a $30 donation to Make-A-Wish. And you know Make-A-Wish, they grant wishes for critically ill kids. We've raised over $900,000 in 13 years, so we're getting close to that $1 million mark. So tomorrow would be a great day to bring the family down there and make a donation to Make-A-Wish, courtesy of the Ontario Honda dealers.
And I know, because it's a whole weekend event, there's something going on every day for everybody, whether you are a big racing fan, a new racing fan, you want to become a racing fan. What can people expect throughout the entire weekend?
Absolutely. Well, I just mentioned tomorrow's Honda Fan Friday, which is huge. And then on Saturdays, the support races. So there's racing all weekend long. And then obviously on Sunday, it's the big race. And it's going to be huge. And the other thing I really want to make sure I mention, Jessica, is that we have the Honda World Tent. This is a wonderful thing for your family to come to. We have free swag to give away.
We love swag.
We love swag, absolutely. And there's one really cool thing I'd be remiss if I didn't mention. We're going to have an 800 horsepower Honda CR-V SUV in there. It was made by our HPD engineers. It's 800 horsepower CR-V SUV, and it's called the Beast. You will not believe it until you see it. Absolutely. It's wonderful, so come and check it out.
A little juicier than my own vehicle. But talk to me about the pace car, because I know that that's also really important when it comes to the entire weekend.
Absolutely. And one of the pace cars you're going to see here is the Honda Civic Type R. I just by happen chance
this old thing?
have one right here. This is a 2023 Honda Civic Type R, 350 horsepower, 2-liter turbocharged engine, and it is just an amazing vehicle to drive, front-wheel drive, beautiful. Take a look at it. Yep.
You're saying I can go very fast?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I hear you can drive stick, too.
Absolutely.
It's a 6-speed, so come on in and check it out.
Oh, my God. Listen. That's the racetrack calling, guys. That's the racetrack calling. John, thank you so much. We're going to get in.
You're welcome. Yeah, come on in.
This is the car of my dreams. It's red on the inside, white on the outside. Looks beautiful, John. We're going to hop inside.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I got your stuff in the way.
No,
My
it's
apologies.
all good.
Yeah.
We're going to get in. Can we start it?
There you go. Thanks. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. You got it? Hang on.
Hold on.
Yeah. You got to hit the clutch.
There we go. This is a team effort.
Yeah, push the clutch down.
There we go.
You got to put that pedal there. Yeah, push that down. Hang on. There we go. Now hit it. Now hit it.
Here we go.
Is it all the way down?
I think so. Oh, my God. My legs aren't long enough. There we go.
There you go. You got it now. Yeah, there you go.
Guys, it's going to be fantastic throughout the entire weekend. John and I are ready to get going. It's going to be fantastic. One thing in particular before we go, you're looking forward to this weekend.
Oh, the race itself, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Alex Palou, who's won, I think, 4 to 5 races, 3 in a row. I think you guys saw Scott Dixon down here today.
Did.
He's doing great.
Yes.
And then don't forget Devlin DiFrancesco from Toronto.
Hey now.
Wonderful young guy. Does a lot of work for Sunnybrook Hospital.
Perfect. 6 represent.
It really is a piece of heaven right here in the Kawarthas. I mean, imagine waking up, having a cup of coffee, and this is your view. And it is really picture perfect weather this morning. And of course, it's early bird day for the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. So CP24 has purchased 12 tickets, and you have a chance to win one of those tickets. So all you have to do is stay tuned. If you spot the bird, we'll tell you how you can win those tickets. And you want to tune in all day, because the longer you tune in, the more chances you have of winning those tickets. In the meantime, let's give you a tour of this incredible cottage. Joining me now is Angela Jones, Principal Designer with Lakeshore Designs. Hi, how are you?
Good morning, G.
Good morning. I've already seen this cottage before. I love it. It is beautiful. Walk me through this space here.
Yeah, well, Linwood Construction Homes builds a gorgeous cottage for us, and you can see in these high ceilings the beautiful beam detail right through the center. It's phenomenal. It's one of these modern farmhouse lake houses that we came up with. So we came up with a gorgeous theme of the whites, the blacks, very natural colors, and you can just see in the detail all throughout. This has an open concept. We have a really great guest space back here. It's 4 bedrooms, this cottage, with 3 full baths. And you can just see, like, this is perfect for guests. You're just gonna wake up, you're gonna see Buckhorn Lake. You've got a bathroom right here. We've got a laundry room right off of a garage. Can you imagine that, having a cottage with a garage? How fantastic.
Imagine if you've got the dog, then you can just bring them through the garage, wipe their paws in there, and then you don't have to worry about it. That makes a big difference for a family.
Yeah, and your friends can bring all their, guests come with their
Yes.
groceries and things. You put it all in that laundry room. Look at this kitchen. Like, love these quartz countertops. We've got really gorgeous fusion flooring here. And, sometimes you have to work from home, and we've got an office right here, right on the main floor, which I love too. We've gone same again with that nice farmhouse feel. Kept it very serene looking as well. Very comfortable to work from here, which is great. And then, on the main floor here, right down the hallway, we have a gorgeous king suite, which, like, this is heaven, like you said. You're waking up, you've got beautiful Buckhorn Lake right here. It's phenomenal.
And that's what I love about this, because every room you go to, it really is about the view of Buckhorn Lake.
Yes, and that's what we tried to design in everything in our inspiration is, what is the best view for the lake? How functional is the cottage? What are you going to do at the cottage?
Right.
So we keep that all in mind.
Okay, I need to point out the floors as we come into the master's ensuite here.
Yeah, aren't these fabulous tiles?
Yes.
They have a nice inlay of fluting, which is really great. It's a nice detail. We have a pretty vanity and then a soaker tub. Like, look at this soaker tub.
Beautiful.
Sunday mornings, relax with a book. This is fantastic.
And I love how everything flows, and there's warm elements, but then some of those modern touches that you're so good at.
Yes, thank you, G. And we did that throughout with adding the black detail on the hardware. And you'll see that touch throughout, which pulls it all together.
Very nice.
Very handy how this ensuite, if you are working in this office, you've got this right here on that area.
Perfect.
And then, it's got all perfect for entertaining. And then you come right back out. You've got the main living area.
Wonderful. Okay, and then of course it is early bird day, so you have to get your tickets before midnight, but we are also giving away 12 tickets. CP24 has purchased 12 tickets. So every time you spot the bird, all you have to do is go to cp24.com/earlybirdcontest or scan the code on your screen there for your chance to win one of 12 tickets. And you want to tune in all day, because the longer you tune in, the more chances you have of winning those tickets. You have 15 minutes to enter. Good luck. And again, don't forget to go to princessmargaretlotto.com, get your ticket. Good morning. We are live here from Buckhorn Lake, and you are looking at an incredible prize. This, in fact, is the grand prize for the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. We're talking about a $2.8 million prize. It includes this beautiful lakefront cottage on Buckhorn Lake, plus $1 million cash. You can't go wrong with that. It's a piece of heaven here in Kawarthas. Joining me now is Angela Jones, Principal Designer for Lakeshore Designs. Hi, how are you?
Fantastic. What a perfect day to be at the cottage.
I know. Picture perfect weather.
Yes.
Now we're here in the lower level, and I love this space because this is really where the family gathers.
You're right.
Yeah.
This is phenomenal. What we have here is a great family room. You can watch great movies. We even have a really nice tucked away little library setting over there, which has that nice fluting on the wall. small, and it has the swivel chairs so that you can sit at the lake. We've got fun games here so that when you have those, competitive friends over, you've got a lot of fun places to hang out. So this is a great space that you can just sit out, look at. You can be on your laptop, you can sit here, tuck away, read a book. Yeah. And then for those guests that we have a really great guest space down here in this level. And it's a large suite as well. And I love how every room we have it overlooking Buckhorn Lake. And Linwood does a beautiful job by when they build these cottages, they always think about the lot layout and what maximizes it for your cottage guests. So what a fantastic spot to wake up.
I love it. And that's the most important thing is when you have a cottage like this, you want to bring the friends over and you want to have plenty of space for them. And then, of course, you come here, and this is probably my favorite room in the cottage.
Yeah, I agree, G. This is mine. We created this little cubby, which is perfect. We've got a little play zone for the kids that come.
So
and
sweet.
This room here, I always like designing stuff that has something unique. Little cottage beds, which are great. We've done the white iron. We just match all the bedding. It gives it like that Three Bears little cottage feel, which is fun. And it's perfect for whether you have, kids or girls' weekends or guys, whatever. Yeah. It's a great spot.
Where did you find a pillow of Buckhorn Lake? That's amazing.
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
So custom made, you get them made for the lake, and we just matched up the decor to work with that. So yeah, little details like that really pull together when you're setting a cottage style up, which makes it fun. And then even ending out here, like we have this fantastic walkout. It's a gorgeous lower level. Yeah. And look at this. This is Buckhorn Lake to the best.
I know, and this is what I love because you have an upper deck, but you also have this lower deck with seating.
Yes.
And a fire pit.
Right? Like this, you'll never want to leave this cottage, which is the best part. Like we could be sitting here having morning coffee. You can even roast your marshmallows if you want. It's fantastic. And it's such a beautiful community, this area, and that's what I love about it. You're in the Kawarthas, but you're tucked away to a little piece of heaven, and it is all, this could be purchased by purchasing, or sorry, you could win this by purchasing a ticket. For just one ticket, you could win everything here, which is fantastic.
I know. And what I love about this little area here is, first of all, location, 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 but also there's nothing across the street. So you're going to have the trees and the forest there.
Yes.
And then the lake on the other side.
Yeah, you're right. We're on a beautiful paved road. It's very easy to get to the village of Lakefield and Buckhorn. Great community. You can take the Trent Canal system all the way through to Florida if you want. That's how fantastic this location is.
Oh, and this could be yours. It is early bird day, so you want to get your tickets before midnight tonight for your chance to win this incredible early bird prize. And again, this is the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. This sells out so fast, so get your tickets now, princessmargaretlotto.com. Remember, this prize is valued at $2.8 million. This lakefront cottage plus $1 million cash. And don't forget to add on the 50-50 tickets. Good morning. We are live here on Buckhorn Lake. It is early bird day for the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. Basically, get your tickets before midnight tonight for your chance to win that early bird prize, which is $1 million cash. Joining me now is Ramona Oz from the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation. $1 million. $1 million. Now, G, what would you do with $1 million? I know, right? I'm going to play it safe. I will take a big trip, but then I would probably save it and invest it.
Oh, that's a little bit
Is it boring? Is that
boring? Boring. But what would all you do with $1 million cash, which could be yours if you get your ticket by midnight tonight?
Right. And then that ticket is also good for all the other prizes as well. 10,000 prizes plus, of course, the 3 grand prizes, 3 cottages, including this one here on Buckhorn Lake.
That's right. So you heard that right. Get your ticket by midnight tonight, in for the $1 million plus 3 grand prize cottages, including this one. And each cottage comes with $100,000 cash to get all your toys.
Oh my goodness. Why wouldn't you get your tickets now? PrincessMargaretLotto.com. Let's talk about the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. It sold out so fast last year.
It did, and that's thanks to all of you. And selling out a lottery is so important to us because the lottery funds life-saving cancer research. So when you buy a ticket in our program, then you know that you have an incredible opportunity to win great prizing, but most importantly, you're helping cancer patients not only today, but tomorrow.
Yeah, and you are fueling cancer research, and the goal is to one day conquer cancer
in our lifetime, and that is absolutely our vision. So
And the Princess Margaret Cancer Center is one of the top leading cancer centers in the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think when people give to Princess Margaret, they should really remember that the work that we do benefits all cancer patients. So yes, the Cancer Center is here in Toronto, but in fact, the work we do, we share with the world. We have collaborations in over 100 countries with 500 partners. We train the next generation of cancer leaders globally. So it really is an opportunity to join our movement, our cancer movement, and make a difference in people's lives.
Yeah, everyone has been touched by cancer one way or another. I have friends who are battling cancer right now, so that ticket will go a long way. And then, of course, it also gives you a chance to win some incredible prizes. Don't forget to add on the 50-50 ticket.
Yes, so here we go. We're talking 50-50, we're talking cash. So we mentioned the early bird deadline, and of course the 50-50 jackpot is now over $3.2 million and growing. Every time you buy your home lottery ticket, you can add on a 50-50. So the winner will take home $1.6 million as of now, but the pot will grow and grow over today. So get your tickets and add on. And we also have our 30 days of vacays.
Yes.
Another add-on opportunity. We're giving away 2 trips every day for 30 days. So many chances to win.
Yeah, 10,000 incredible prizes. But of course, today is early bird day, so you want to get your tickets before midnight tonight for your chance to win that incredible prize, which is $1 million cash. And you will literally be announcing the winner in a couple weeks for the early bird prize.
Absolutely. I'm going to be in studio, in CP24 studio, 299 King Street, Queen Street,
It's all good.
Queen Street West. And I could be calling one of the listeners' names right now. So get your ticket. I won't be calling your name if you don't have your ticket.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try to think of something more exciting to do with $1 million cash instead of investing it. Thank you, Ramona. Of course, if you spot the bird, please let us know. CP24 has purchased 12 tickets. And here's your chance to win one of those tickets. If you spot the bird, all you have to do is go to cp24.com/contest or scan that code on the screen when you see the bird for your chance to win one of 12 tickets that CP24 has purchased. And if you tune in all day, it increases your chances of winning a ticket for this incredible prize. Again, get your tickets before midnight tonight for a chance to win the early bird prize of $1 million cash. PrincessMargaretLotto.com. I'm here on Buckhorn Lake. We're on the dock, and of course, it is early bird day for the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. Basically, you need to get your tickets before midnight tonight. PrincessMargaretLotto.com for your chance to win the early bird prize, which is $1 million cash. That ticket is also good for 10,000 other incredible prizes, including the 3 grand prizes, 3 incredible cottages, including this one in the Kawarthas on Buckhorn Lake. Principal designer Angela Jones with Lakeshore Designs did an incredible job inside. Joining me now is Craig with Linwood Custom Homes, who built this beautiful cottage. Good morning.
Hi, G. Good morning.
We're living our best lives here out in cottage country, aren't we?
This is cottage life,
I
down by the
know.
dock.
Yeah.
But what an unbelievable grand prize cottage.
Tell me a little bit more of the cottage itself.
Well, I don't know if you caught that there's a double attached garage, which is amazing big space, but 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, great room, open concept, kitchen, dining, living room, and a big family room down below. 2 walkout areas, one a covered deck and another covered deck underneath at the walkout basement.
And location. I love this area right here on Buckhorn Lake.
What a great setting. You're driving down a paved, maintained road. So you've got a nice driveway coming in, and we got beautiful paths around the property. It's 100 frontage, very deep, almost an acre of property. But we're minutes to Buckhorn. And maybe a little longer if we take these bikes.
But you can actually take the bikes and pull up.
We're on the Trent Severn Waterway, and Buckhorn's just, downstream from here. And going that way, we would head Georgian Bay, and we go a little further, would be Lake Ontario.
Yeah, and what I love is that if you head to Buckhorn or even Lakefield, a lot of nice restaurants and shops. So you have a combination of both, right? Enjoying the quiet life, but also if you want to hit town, you can.
It's cottage life, and you have all these amenities that are close by. And you want even more, you go to Peterborough, 25 minutes away.
Yeah. Kawartha is a booming area. A lot of people want to purchase cottages here.
It's cottage country.
Yeah.
And there's just full of lakes, a lot on the Trent Severn Waterway, but some are landlocked. And we're lucky enough to have 2 grand prize cottages in the Kawarthas this year at the summer lottery.
Yeah, and this one sold out last year.
It did.
So you definitely want to get your tickets now, princessmargaretlotto.com. And again, because it's early bird day, if you get your ticket before midnight tonight, you have a chance to win the early bird prize, which is $1 million cash. You could be a millionaire in just a couple of weeks. So get your tickets now before midnight, princessmargaretlotto.com. We're going to take a break here on CP24 Breakfast. We're going to hit the lake.
Let's have a little race here.
Yeah, let's do